I get these crazy, crazy tweets emailed to me. So, as we chronicle another ridiculous moment in Twitter history, internet history, it's very interesting. It's important that we do this because we're not growing up with the radio like our ancestors did, like our forefathers, our grandparents, however you want to word it. We're not growing up with the radio. We're growing up with the internet, where people can transmit and broadcast thoughts from all over the world at any minute, infinite amount of thoughts. This is how actual people, human beings, think. No, the guy I kept rejecting finally moved on. Well, that's how you know he wasn't serious in the first place, girl. 3,000 likes. And this is 2 days ago. This isn't 20 years ago. People are thinking like this today. If I ask you out to dinner and you say no, that means you don't want to go out to dinner with me. And that means I'm supposed to go, okay, have a nice day. And then I'm supposed to, go about my day. That's really it. Isn't that what women want? For us to ask them, right? They say no, and then we go away. That's usually how human interactions work. Hi, how are you? Oh, I'm doing good. Do you want to get some coffee? Nah, I'm good. Okay, bye. Very simple stuff. And I rejected this sweet guy various times, then a couple months later, he's dating someone else, and now I'm crying. Why'd you reject him so many times then? I know looking back, hindsight is 2020, but can you seriously not see how we really shouldn't have a huge abundance of sympathy for you? I mean, you made your bed, now you're sleeping in it. I've rejected people, now I'm sure they're living great lives. Should I, cry every single night or once? I don't know. You're allowed to feel your emotions. This is a more normal reply, I guess. I rejected this sweet guy various times, and I just saw them and then I cried. That's a very reasonable response. This one's a little bit crazier. No offense to you, Zana. You have the right to your opinion, but I think your opinion is wrong. And that's my opinion, which I have a right to. Why he got to give up? Because you rejected him multiple times. He doesn't want to feel like he's harassing you. That's why he gave up. You don't want us to harass you. We don't want to feel like we're harassing you. So if you say no once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, yeah, we're going to go somewhere else. That's usually how logic works, right? This is my favorite one. That's why I give him the bare minimal when they start moving on, so that way they think they have a chance all over again. Nice mind games. Really great. I think that's the last beautiful tweet. And the replies are great. So basically, I won't say yes to a man until his pursuit is tantamount to harassment. Yikes. This one's very interesting. I don't think these girls, not this girls, these girls, understand the game. The purpose of rejecting a man is to see if that person really wants you. If you reject him and he still sticks around and it's being nice with you and he's being nice with you, reject him again to see if he's really the one, and now she says he, and if he keeps going, accept him. Okay. Alright. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. If you want to find out if someone likes you, you go on a nice, simple date, have some coffee with them, eat some, croissants or something at a Starbucks, walk around the mall, talk. Don't put a huge financial or physical investment in the person until you know them. Don't fuck them on the first date. How about, you wait and talk and hang out a bit. That's the 3-date rule. First date, I don't know if I like them yet. Let's go on another one. Or don't. It's completely up to you or the other person. Oh, we've gone on a second date. They're really nice. I'm starting to get to know them more. Third date. You see how You have to try something a few times, 3, not reject something a few times, try. You try new experiences to understand if you like them. You don't reject new experiences. If I'd never eaten an eggplant or a tomato and someone hands me a tomato or an eggplant and I just reject it and say, yeah, I don't like those, how would you know? Well, how I know is I'm going to reject the eggplant and tomato about 12 or 6 times, and if someone keeps trying to feed me eggplant and tomato, that's how I know it's good. Come on. We have these big old organs in our head called brains. We use them to think and buy stuff. People have been focusing more on the buy stuff part of our brains instead of the thinking part. Yeah, do that. Should we look at more replies? See, this is why some fellas get it in their head that no means try harder. That said, men should always take no for an answer. Because even if she does mean try harder, you don't want to trouble yourself with a woman who plays those kinds of games with you. Not only that, it gets you in trouble as a man. Don't get confused. If someone says no, just walk away. Just walk away. It's better for everyone involved. Don't try to be like, nah, they don't mean it. They want me to try harder. Have a nice day, miss. That's all I gotta say. This is why I don't have Twitter downloaded. And that's why they send me these emails. Because they're like, come on, come over here. Come over here, Twitter. It's where it's at. Remember when PayPal just recently tried to censor us and control what information we say? PayPal isn't a social media platform. They aren't the arbiters of truth. They are nothing but a middleman for transactions. That's all you are, PayPal. You're nothing more than that. Don't rise above your station. You're good. Stay where you are. PayPal. They're trying to tell you what's information or what's on. It's crazy. PayPal, the arbiters of truth. No, you're a middleman for money. I have more on that later. But you didn't even hear about that. You're like, what are you talking about? PayPal? What stupid things did PayPal do? They lost about $11 million in revenue. Or was it $11 billion? I believe it was $11 billion since they were valued at $100 billion a couple years ago. So, yeah, they've lost a lot of money in the market. Their stock revenue, their stock shares going down because they're doing stupid things that aren't involved with being a middleman for money. So that's what's going on in your world. Interesting. I'm using a nice word. Interesting Twitter conversations that are always being had, right? And a little bit of news to help you guys stay current. Watch out for PayPal. Stay up to date with their terms and policies. They tried to slip a dirty little policy in there, trying to control what information you believe is right. I'm not going to say what information should be right or wrong because I'm not an arbiter for truth. I don't know all the truths.